I'm asking someone like, "Hey, how you doing?" They're like, "Oh, I'm living the dream." I'll joke with them and say, "Whose dream?" And they're like, "Oh, junk. That's pretty good." I'm like, "Yeah." So for real though, whose dream?
What does it mean to be alive?
Paul Newell. I am a new wellness guide, a developer of bodies and minds. And I help people find the truth in themselves for their healing, for their joy, for their fulfillment.
I'm Stephanie Moore. Um, right now, like I have a list of things that I am, right? List of things that I do. Um, I think more than anything, above everything, I'm a healer. Yeah, that I know for sure, and that I know for sure is my dharma. That's my unique purpose for being here. But I think when you do something that you really love, right, and you know that it's your purpose and that it's that thing that is uniquely yours, the thing that you can uniquely do just the way you do it perfectly, um, it doesn't pull from you. It doesn't drain you. It is the thing. How did I get to become a healer? Because I needed to be healed. Yeah. Because I needed so much to be healed from childhood wounds and mainly abandonment wounds from both my mother and my father. And I think when we receive those wounds at a very young age, when there's a deep seated feeling that we are unloved and unwanted, and unseen and unheard, right? All of those things compile within us and really make us struggle with our sense of being here. But I know for sure that all of us come to a point in our lives where we hit rock bottom, where we can no longer even look ourselves in the mirror. And we're like, you got to do something. Because to exist here for another minute is sheer torture for you and for everyone around you.
It's courage to step outside of the box. And what I'm realizing for myself is that to truly feel and to truly live is to experience all things. The rise of these spiritual tools, and I put spiritual in quotes because it's basically what's spirit to each person. Love and light, yes, and dark and gloom. There's a lack of acknowledgement of both poles. That's when things can be freaking crazy. And the both poles could be like love and light, hate and gloom. Right? When I can only focus on this and I'm failing to acknowledge this, the thing that I'm failing to acknowledge is going to be even more. So when I see like there's a rise in suicides, I'm supposed to be this. Like I can't let anybody know that I'm feeling this way. I gotta put the happy face on. I gotta put that vacation pick up, even though I'm miserable. Like I gotta do all these things to create this persona. And when we do that and we fail to acknowledge, like, you know what, I'm having a funky day today.
To be alive is to feel both good and bad, and know that healing is a process.
Basically, all emotions fall under the umbrella or the title of love and fear. So it's not that when you're impatient, right, or that you're fearful, right? It falls under the umbrella of fear because it's a fear-based emotion, right? It like the essence of it comes from fear. And when you are patient and when you are compassionate and when you do empathize and when you are I don't know, when you have gratitude, right? That comes from love-centric feeling, comes from the center of our heart space. Crystal set that I have on my windowsill that's right beside the bed where people talk to me. And they'll just ring them off. It'll be like resentment, betrayal, abandonment, fear, sadness, whatever, all the things. And I just keep passing them one crystal after the other. And then they end up with this sort of handful of crystals. I'll be okay. Hold them in your hands and then get up off the bed. So I'll get up off the bed. I'll say, where's your shoe? And the woman gets right over there. I'm like, okay, put them in your shoe. And now put your shoe on and walk around in your life. Because all of those things that you think you need to hold on to are literally crippling you. You are hobbling through your life because you're holding those things. And I make them put their shoe on. They're like, don't make me do it. I'm like, put your shoe on.
To be alive is to be as free and as wild as nature, to let go completely